Good morning, everyone. It's Cryptomia Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So nothing's changed from our last update video on Bitcoin. It does seem that Bitcoin is respecting this area of resistance. Keep in mind, Bitcoin on the daily time frame does have resistance between 67,000 and $72,000. Once we break this area, then we could say 81,000 to the upside. But just keep in mind that if we're in a bear market, which I think we are, you could still break out, make a lower high at 81,000 and get stuck in this downtrend forming. So 81,000 would be the upside target. Once that breaks, then we could start looking at super cycle theory and the next major moves to the upside. On the downside, once it does break 67, then you will come back down and retest $60,000. And in my opinion, the next major area of support for Bitcoin is going to be around $43,000. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin on the weekly, just keep in mind you are extremely oversold on the weekly, and typically this does mark, when it's this oversold, this does mark a bottom for Bitcoin. Every single time it's done that. So I'm kind of curious why this time it happened so fast. But it doesn't mean that we can't go lower. I mean, even here we were oversold, and then we ended up dropping by another 30%, 38%. So it doesn't mean we can't drop by another 38%. Let's just use that as reference point, which would be around like $43,000, which coincidentally does coincide with our next area of support. Now, taking a look at the Gaussian channel, let me see. Yeah, taking a look at the Gaussian channel, just keep in mind we have not printed red just yet. I do think that we will print red in the next 2 weeks. So once that does happen, then we could kind of monitor and do some analysis on, well, how long does Bitcoin actually stay in the red before we get the next bull cycle? But I'm not going to do that just yet because typically we have to actually start printing red before we actually start looking into that. So that's it for Bitcoin. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated as always, and thank you so much for your support. If you found this content helpful, please make sure to hit the like, the subscribe button, and please comment below, where do you think Bitcoin is headed next? Do you think we're headed to 81,000, or do you think that we are bearish and 60,000 is the next floor to determine whether we double bottom or we break down? Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.